offense on their way out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And it's right about this time of year you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
And I think for most teams, the obvious is to try and be...
There goes Jeremy Hill. The 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jeremy Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Second and 1. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Underneath for Miller. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pitch. Shotgun now for Carr. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They give him 7.
Down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let him guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house.
Hurry up, here we go.
Off the play fake. Kennedy. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he'll get...
Take four, now.
Carr will try it again on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Good job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. And they'll run for it with Miller. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. He's back to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Carr to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down.
This time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
They start the drive on the ground with Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Green.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Packers going to... Now a first down carry. It's Hill. It's a pickup of 13.
I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And taken at the 46. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted in life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
And nearly intercepted.
They've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete remaining. The offense should be able to just run the clock out.
I know that's what it says on my time management chart up here. And I know a lot of teams are hiring a time management coach who's going to sit in the box, talk to the head coach. In this situation,
chart up here.
Listen, you know I can't count. So I need it in a big way. We can't hire anyone to help us out. So hopefully I'm reading it correctly.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that's
despite the heavy workload, but you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 10 yards is the pickup there. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game, but these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for the Steelers, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Bills, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.
I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. Call it. Now a play fake here on first down. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 20.
All right, now, look at 56.
On first and 10, Kennedy. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A good pick.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging,
Here we
picking
go.
it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Now carry number 20 here for Hill. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Off the bootleg. Kennedy rolling to his right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A 5-yard. Looking to throw. Kennedy. Open man is Uzomah. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third. Continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. They'll run it with Hill. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Jeremy Hill, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone. And move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves it. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 40.
Football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And with a little...
Him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. Seconds to play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Back to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jesse James in the final minute. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your...
Should be somewhat relaxed, and I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation, but this is Friday practice. Very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Throw left side, taken in and out. As he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
All right, here we go. Blue landed. Blue landed.
He'll drop to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. 6 seconds now, 5 seconds. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for Pittsburgh, a final win means they will finish up the regular